Hello, and welcome once again to my channel. I'm Anita Mateo, a Cuban YouTuber who shows the reality of Cuba, the daily life, and everything we Cubans experience here. In today's little video, I bring you, well, you could see last week's video that I made about the poorest neighborhood in the city where I live. I live in Matanzas, Cuba. And well, today I bring you the richest neighborhoods. And it's not that they are rich, but they are houses that look much more aesthetic, much prettier. You can tell that the owners of these houses have a budget. And I will be showing you so that you can see that in Cuba, like in any society, there are social classes, there are people with fewer resources and with more resources. In this case, we are going to see the people with more resources and what their houses look like. From now on, I invite you to subscribe down below on a little red button that says subscribe, which is totally free. And if you like the little video, you can give it a like because that helps me a lot so that YouTube keeps recommending the channel and the channel keeps growing well. We are in the city of Matanzas, as I told you, and let's see. The city of Matanzas has the poor neighborhoods, that is, with fewer resources, as I showed you in the last video. Today we'll be touring neighborhoods with stunning homes. In the city of Matanzas, the neighborhoods appear to be more popular as they have much more attractive houses. These are the neighborhoods of Pastorita, Peñas Altas, and part of the Playa neighborhood. Which precisely in today's video, we will be visiting Peñas Altas and part of the Playa neighborhood. And right now we are in Peñas Altas, the part behind where all these beautiful houses are that I'm going to be showing you. And the beach part we are going to visit later in the second part of this video. Pastorita is too far for me to visit, but I know there are beautiful mansions and houses there that I'd love to show you. But the transportation is terrible. And I take public transportation, I don't have a car. This video is the best attempt I've made to show you the reality of life in Cuba. Without much more preamble, let's get started with the video. Well, here I was, showing you to start the video, some of the houses. Look at this house, it's a beauty salon, I can tell you. Let's keep walking. That here in Cuba, having a beauty salon or any hairdressing business makes a lot of money. Because the services are quite expensive. And well, everyone likes to feel beautiful and gorgeous. And almost all the people who dedicate themselves to this here in Cuba have quite a lot of money, they have a budget. These neighborhoods have many hills. We're going up, look. A huge hill. But around here there are beautiful houses. They really are very, very beautiful. I searched for a rental and found the most beautiful one where I currently reside. I want to show you the nicest places I discovered. But when I started looking for a rental, I started in this area. Because I know that many little houses in this area have small rooms for rent. This way of creating your own business. You're in a nice quiet area. And they kind of create a separate little room and rent it out. Here they rent to many students, to many workers from Varadero as well. I began my search here, but all the available rentals were already taken. I see this little house with a super nice structure, but it appears to still be under construction. They are making a little garage here and they are building this here. Still, most of the houses in this area, I mean from Peñas Altas and Pastoritas, these are new houses because these are relatively new neighborhoods. It's not like old Matanzas, which is the Matanzas that is further away. What I almost always show you, this area, I hardly ever come here in the videos. Here in Cuba, we like to show a lot. I mean, a lot is shown on YouTube, the hunger, the poverty. But gentlemen, here in Cuba, there are people who have money. There are people who have businesses. There are people who travel. There are people who have a lot of money. I know people who have money who can be said to be millionaires, but the majority leave Cuba as they see that this does not improve, that there is no future here. They leave Cuba. But the Cuban is very intelligent. The Cuban can prosper anywhere in the world. It's a shame that in his own country he can't. Hello gentlemen, I was walking around here and I find this white and grey house caught my attention a lot. Look at that little house, how beautiful. I love houses painted like that. White and grey. And the truth is that house is beautiful. I like it a lot. There is budget here, my love. Well gentlemen, we are going to go down to this area of high rocks. We are going to go down to the area next to the sea, next to the beach. There are some beautiful houses. I think it is one of my favorite houses here in Matanzas that I see and say, that house is beautiful. But however, I never see anyone there in that house. I don't know if they live there because there are many people who have their houses there, like they travel and leave them. I'm going to be showing you that house. I want it. The view, how beautiful. Ah, look, a horse just passed by. How beautiful. I mean, the view of Matanzas Bay is
complete. The gentleman greeted me. He seems to be the owner of that house.
Well, this is the little house that I tell you I love. It's a simple house, but just being this little white color and being in front of the sea, for me, makes it one of the most beautiful houses in Matanzas. Look there at the bread line. I mean, there are lines everywhere in all the neighborhoods. No one is spared. All those people there to buy bread. Let's continue. This area is so peaceful, the houses are so pretty, but this one definitely caught my attention. It's very beautiful and I really like the color, wow. And the houses in Cuba are quite colorful and creative. I don't know if you've been able to notice the different little houses that I've shown you. Here they sell little wooden things in this house. There's a lot of sun as usual. And well, I also wanted to mention that another popular business here in Cuba, especially in these beautiful houses, is renting to foreigners. That is, many of these houses have a license to rent a room to foreigners, and some even provide food services, everything. And that's a business that also, of course, makes money. It's very common here in these beautiful houses in this area of Matanzas and also in Varadero. Well folks, this is like a shopping center, a plaza here where they sell, there are several stalls. Here I see cleaning supplies, there are household items. Over here, baby diapers. Ah, look, here you can see the little map. But of course, this is in dollars. And this house, and you see this little symbol they have at the entrance? This little symbol is the one that tells you it's for rent, that it has a license to rent to foreigners. What you see here behind me is a paladar called El Bucan. There it is. It's quite a paladar. Look what I'm going to show you here coming out of this neighborhood. Over here is the main road where we were walking just now, where all the cars pass, because this is like the central highway here in Cuba. And look here what I'm going to show you coming out of. Look, a small beach called Allende. It's a tiny beach. It's very popular for children because, as you can see, it's quite small. Look, there are people swimming. I couldn't make this video without showing these houses that are here on the road. Look at that, what a beauty. This literally is a mansion. Well then, gentlemen, I hope you liked the video, that you also got to know this part of Cuba. As you could see in the previous video, I showed you a humble neighborhood, and then today I showed you neighborhoods with very beautiful houses, so you can see the contrast that exists in society. But well, it's normal, gentlemen, that there are people with more resources and with fewer resources, and you saw houses. Very beautiful. They are like my favorites here in Cuba. There are many beautiful houses, but of course I couldn't show you all of them. And here with this beautiful background, I'm gonna say goodbye to today's little video that I walked a lot. Gentlemen, give it a like, subscribe, because I've walked a lot to make this little video for you, so please be nice to me. And I also wanted to tell you that I don't tell you much, because sometimes it makes me feel a little embarrassed. But I should tell you anyway, because it's something normal. I have a PayPal account for donations to the channel. I mean, if you want to donate to me, because I still don't monetize with YouTube, I don't make any money. I do this for free because I like it, because I'm passionate. You can donate to me on the PayPal account. I'm going to be leaving it in the description of this video. There's the link. So I'll thank you from the bottom of my heart to all those who want to help me, and that's it. Without much more, there's a lot of air here. Without much more preamble, I say goodbye and see you in the next little video. There's my little sister who was my production today. Looking at the sea, a little kiss. I love you very much.